Alright. We're playing more Danganronpa. Last we left off, a whole heckin' murder happened and we need to investigate. This is probably not going to be a long stream because I do have to get up in the morning for work. So we're just gonna investigate. We're gonna see what happens. I did notice something weird in the Mahi. I don't remember if I brought this up last time. But I don't know if I brought this up, but I noticed, where is it? Oh yeah, time of death is believed to be noon sharp.
Oh yeah.
This is important because it is, noon was only like, what, a couple minutes ago?
Yeah.
And we were all together.
This reminds me of Persona.
Okay. Monokuma's dead. There's blood coming out of his stomach. Monokuma is a robot. Hey. Oh, also, I should also preface the fact that we're actually joined by Joe and Alyssa, and they're looking at this and have no idea what's going on.
Hi.
No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding. I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too. You freaking asshole.
Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? Or Nagito did it.
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil. He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like the plushie over there.
Damn. Alright, okay. Chill out.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but you better watch what you say. If I feel like I can wipe you out easily, you know. Yeah, we know, you have like a Gatling gun in every room.
I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma.
These two really pop into the room and act like it's an anime for no reason. Looks like those annoyances are gone. That's good.
They're just like, I hate them both.
If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? Also, why? Okay, that I don't understand that. Right? Because, like, we were all together! Okay. Alright, let's think. What do we got?
Oh my god.
Did they both die?
Just Nagito.
Just the dude in the back.
It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. The oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
Ah, an oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Yeah, sure.
It's on.
Is the most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
You know what? Thanks, Sonia.
Well,
I'm still not convinced you didn't do it.
I was gonna say that. I was literally gonna be like, oh yeah, that's one of the lighters that stays open even after it's let go.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, it's one of the it's like the Zippos. Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
I don't like the picture this is painting.
which
We
means
were all together.
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire.
Using the oil lighter, huh? Do you think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire.
Because that means he was alive when all this was going down.
Oof.
Because that's what the timing suggests. Was I not supposed to notice that right off the bat?
I don't know.
They caused a fire to destroy evidence? It's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Yeah, well, Sonia knows that. So, you know, Sonia, you're still up at the top of my suspects list. Okay.
More money's on Sonia or Kazuichi.
You just want it to be Kazuichi because you don't like him.
I just want to stop voicing him being creepy with Sonya. I'm tired.
You're like, I want him dead.
I'm emotionally exhausted. I was fine when Teru died, and I will be fine when Kazuichi stops saying creepy shit to Sonya.
You sound so sure that he's the culprit, or is that just because you want him to be the culprit?
Listen, if I'm being honest, you know what? My money, once again, Miss Sonya. I'm sorry, girl.
I kind of... certain things have happened that would, like, make that seem like that's the route they're going, but I'm really not sure. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. Huh, I wonder what this could be. Maybe the fire grenades that we just tossed 2 seconds ago. Why do I need to investigate this?
It's the same color, same shape, and they're like, huh, I wonder what it is. Hajime, please.
Oh my god. This is probably the fire grenades we literally just threw.
Why is Kazuichi throwing it like that? Like,
His wrist!
Stupidest way to throw it.
Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end.
Nice.
The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange, and yet you made me click on it anyway. Okay, alright. What's going on? I don't want to look at the body, but I guess we gotta...
Damn.
Never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times where we were only able to reach the truth because of him. He also was kind of an asshole, because he would know the truth and not tell us.
He also said that I was like a talentless little bitch a lot, so
yeah.
like, it was kind of weird.
And he tried to kill everybody with a bomb, like, a couple minutes ago. It only turned out that it was fireworks instead of a bomb. He scared the piss out of us.
We all kind of shot ourselves a little bit, you know?
We all thought we were gonna die.
We still love the guy.
You know, except for the fact that he's dead. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now's not the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. How you looking, booty boy? The angel. Alright. Knife in the right hand. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? Easily. With a knife.
What do you have? A knife!
No!
This knife, it must be from the military base.
Sonya, you're making this look worse for you. You were the only one at the military base.
Incriminating. But listen.
Sonya was at the military base 2 seconds ago.
She was literally the last one to get here because she was at the military base. You know what? I'm sold. Sonya, you voted off the island.
Sonya, it almost seems too easy, but then again, it's been easy before.
Looking at you, Mikon.
Military base. Ah, now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
What gave that away? The serrated edge on it? Like,
We'll never know.
by the way, it seems the wound on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife.
Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand.
It cannot be.
and then they finished him off with the spear.
Probably.
How cruel.
Would you know about that? Then how does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using 2 weapons, a knife and a spear?
And the fire.
No, I don't think he used a knife. Just ignore the knife in his hand. I don't think that happened. Why does he ask questions like that? There's 2 objects sticking out of the body. Do you think they used a knife?
Do you see the knife?
But they could have just
Can you
killed
point
him.
to the knife?
But they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why'd they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
To confuse you? I don't know.
Is definitely strange.
Thanks.
Is there a reason they had to use it?
I don't know. Do you have a reason? A reason they had to use the spear, huh?
Knife in hand.
Okay. Alright. Spear. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. It's a pretty neat looking spear.
It's a pretty cool spear. I think I'll keep it.
Can I put this in my room and hang it on the wall?
It's covered in Nagito's blood.
So,
He would want me to have it.
True, he would be like, it would be an honor for me to give you
He
my
would.
blood-soaked spear.
He would. That's exactly what he'd
Nothing but
say.
respect for the ultimate, for the
The ultimate gamer. Oh my god. She's the ultimate gamer.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
there's no way around it.
That looks like the fatal wound. The giant hole in his stomach with
Nah.
the spear pointing out of it is the fatal wound.
Nah, I think he drowned to death.
Surprises me.
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? We know where it came from.
It's from the thing.
We saw it earlier. We were like, huh, that's weird. Looks like a spear is missing.
I really went, huh, that's a funky spear. That's weird that it's missing.
A
And
cord
you're like,
extends from the tip
"Oh."
of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it. I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not. This is the Spear of Gungnir, right?
Yes, the spear of Gundam Tanaka. Beautiful.
Mahi, do you know what the Spear of Gungnir is?
No.
Those are the spears that killed Mukuro Ikusaba in the first game. He's like, I've never seen that before. You definitely just came up with that now.
He definitely didn't.
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle.
What? Nezumi Castle? I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice, damn you all to hell. I see.
Okay.
Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. What?
Who designed Monokuma?
Junko?
Junko, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would Junko make him afraid of mice?
I don't know. Because Junko's weird.
You know what? I'm calling Junko right now, and I'm asking her questions.
Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Which is not a surprise, because we knew that he couldn't go in there. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it, too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. I mean, not really. If someone was holding it.
Had it in their hand.
Well, then you would have.
Blood on your hands.
I noticed something.
What?
You would have blood on your hands, and it doesn't
Uh-huh.
make sense that everyone else was with us when he died, and he has blood on his left hand for no reason.
Oh, did he?
No, I don't. I mean, when I said earlier that I think this was suicide, I was joking. But like, could it be? Could you
telling you,
plan out all
our-
of this?
Our joke theories are finally coming true, and I hate it more and more.
Yeah. Joe, what do you think?
I have no idea what's happening.
You're like, I grow more lost by the moment.
I am so lost.
You know, my man Nagito, he do be,
He also was the
Tied up
first
and
person to
stabbed.
get in Nezumi Castle, and the spears were already missing.
true.
So I don't like that.
Oh no.
I still want to believe it's Sonya, because... Well, okay. I mean, it kind of would make sense if he killed himself, but this seems like really elaborate for you to do to yourself.
But also, it makes sense because, actually, the way that you're looking at the way he's tied up, it would make sense that he did it to himself. Because look at the way, the tie on his right hand,
Yeah.
the one with the knife in it.
Mm-hmm.
That is the right hand. Yeah, that's the right hand. It's the only way. Why is that one not tied, but the other one is? And then it's the only way that you would be able to get all of the wounds.
It might be better if I confirm that later.
Okay.
Spear of Gungnir. I don't...
F.
I don't know, man. What do I look like? There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this wound looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere. I don't think he could have done all this to himself. I'm sorry. I don't think he has that kind of pain threshold. I mean, I'm not gonna rule it out, but why so elaborate?
Am I stupid? How would he have done that though?
I've seen crazier
Okay,
in these games,
yeah.
and this character in particular, if anyone was gonna kill themselves, it would be
It would
this
be
guy.
him.
Because since day one, he was walking around being like, hey, if you want to kill me, I will help you.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, he's like, if you want to, he's like, literally, if you want to kill me, I will help you cover it up. If you want to kill someone, I will help you cover it up.
Exactly. So, I'm gonna examine every possibility, but that is a possibility. I'm not gonna put that, I'm not gonna say that's impossible. Knowing him.
There's something strange.
Strange what?
See? Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from where his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm.
I think I am right. What? It's almost too obvious though. Like, why are they highlighting things like, oh,
Okay,
there's a blank spot in the shape of a human fist. Also, his left hand, there happens to be no blood in this specific palm.
But yeah, to be fair,
Like he was
I don't
already
think that
bleeding.
a killer would. I don't think a killer would have. Yeah, I think that he. What if he did?
Unless this
all
is
of
just
the-
a really elaborate cover-up. Which I would not put Sonya Sonya has said in the past that she has assassin training from, like, her country.
Her country also teaches kids how to drive tanks.
Exactly.
At like 10.
So it wouldn't, like, surprise me if she was, like, orchestrating this to look like an elaborate suicide. I wouldn't put past her. Right now, my top suspects at this point are Naruto and Sonya. F. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered.
Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but
Or he just helped the killer, which he said he would do.
True.
There's something else that's strange?
when you flip it over and look at the back of his hand, well, here, there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger.
It's the same thing. Like, well, that looks like it's wiped off. Why is it only on this part? I don't know.
Maybe he wrapped the thing around his. What if he wrapped the cord around his hand? And the part that's blank is, what's it called? The part that was in his palm, and then the parts that are, bloody cord
Yeah.
are where he wrapped it.
Yeah. That's probably... I feel like someone approached him and was like, hey, yo, wanna do a murder? And he was like, sure, I'll help. That's kind of what I feel like happened now.
Oh no.
Did
What
you
if
read-
the traitor is the one that killed him?
The traitor?
Yeah.
It's hard to find a timeline for these things because, like...
We were all together.
We were all together, exactly. And, like... I mean, Sonya could be the traitor, I guess.
If Sonya's the traitor, I will respectfully be passing away. I can't.
You
do
have
this
wanted
right now.
Sonya to be the killer since the beginning.
Yeah, but I can't, man, because but it's too easy, and I kind of want to see if he's gonna like either stab or punch Kazuichi. So I kind of want to see what she's gonna do.
Go ahead and read, go ahead and read.
I win.
Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Blood on the left hand. Feet. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. His legs, anyway. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito, they also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. You all hate Nagito. That does not narrow it down. You all wanted him dead.
Horrible thought where he's like, it might have been torture, and then I just had this flash to Nagito who he's like sitting there and he's like, the only person who hates me more than anyone is me.
True. It's true. Torture? I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Nagito has all the information. What are you talking about?
I know.
That's kind of obvious. Is it something that would have led to the traitor? He has literally every bit of information.
Hajime, he literally said that you were talentless because he found it out and the information he got, and you're questioning what they were asking for?
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito. Again, does not narrow it down. Everyone here hates him.
True.
Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. I too have wanted to torture this man. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Sure. Have you seen some of these bodies? Okay, what else? Have I got everything? Must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help? I don't think he would have.
This is bad.
He wouldn't have. Oh, fuck. I forgot.
Just start yelling again.
No, I can't. It's late. Jeez. What a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Hey, that's
the man is dead. The man is dead. Have some respect.
I know, put some respect on his name. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me.
What's up, baby? Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face.
I would pay money for Chiaki to just be like, give kiss on the forehead. Good luck.
Right? And in one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his face. Hey, what are you doing?
Tag yourself.
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Can we just take it off? Does it matter?
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case...
I'll trust you with anything, Chiaki.
I know, right? It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face.
There's blood on his face? Oh, yeah.
There's no blood under the duct tape. What's wrong with that?
It means it was on when he was being tortured, which isn't really a shock.
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that?
She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about?
Are you stupid?
Sonia, I'm looking at you again.
I know. Just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Is that another thing that was probably able to be found at the supermarket? Is that everything here? I thought I clicked on everything. Oh, there's two things here? Oh. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be the result of the fire? That's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Because he wasn't dead yet?
Caught that.
I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm survived it myself. Surprised by it. Ugh. Does this mean I'm used to it? Well, this would be what? The 6th body?
You desensitized the baby.
How many corpses have we found? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible, and I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too.
You're at a murder school right now. You're doing your best.
Yeah, like let's not pretend that we're surprised by anything happening here. Alright, I think I just have to talk.
Oh my god, Akane, I forgot you were here. It mattered for Gundam's killing and for Mikon's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time.
Time of death? What doesn't matter?
So,
The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter.
I wouldn't say that.
It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp.
If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time?
What were we doing? Right now it's
12:30 p.m. Forgot I was Maru. So it also has a clock function. Great.
Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened recently? He's totally a fresh kill.
Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it.
If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around that time we were struggling with the bombs?
You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer.
We were all together.
But this could be like when Nakamaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Like with the lighter.
Yeah. I mean, is it possible the spear was hanging above him? And he was like trying to cry it out? Because it would burn off, the rope would burn, and then it would fall?
Possibly.
Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
We
So,
were
yeah.
all separate.
Wait! None of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, it's gonna happen.
The island sinks.
Kazuichi starts freaking out.
Huh? What's gonna happen?
that's obviously wrong.
This rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey.
What do you mean something?
I'm personally fond of the theory that he will kill us all instantly.
Right? He's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it.
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that.
I didn't. Shut up. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler.
That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak?
So it was above him. But there's blood. So he was already injured before the spear was put up there? Okay, so he was tortured. I'm so confused. Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that
Blood?
Blood? Color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus it's in a straight line.
Like it's on the cord. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange.
It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Blood on the girder. Eh, looks like my theory is true. Guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito, there should have been another reason there as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Try investigating the warehouse. Okay.
According to Criminal Minds, stabbing is a crime of passion.
Everyone hated him. Are we surprised?
True.
There are a bunch of books stacked on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The
Bro, how much?
I want his poetry. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much.
Whack.
There's a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? Why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall... They should have been neatly put away.
Maybe. We're the ones who made this mess?
Huh?
See? Looks like the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is...
It's fine. I'll open it slowly.
No, that's not the problem.
Seriously, it'll be fine.
With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Okay, so the panels were blocking the door.
Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protests and with mighty kick to the door flew open.
Iconic.
Could it be? Was that it?
Yeah? There's something else I've been wondering. Hey. These Monokuma panels are tipped over, starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other, in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, this line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So... isn't this clearly strange?
Strange. That means... We can speculate this was done intentionally. Okay?
What if they were blocked? What if they were at the door and they were supposed to be lit on fire, so the entire warehouse would burn?
Maybe...
This is a lot of thinking, huh?
Huh? Yeah.
This is a lot of thinking.
Yeah, you kind of got literally every piece of evidence is gonna come into play, otherwise it wouldn't let you click on it. This is an MP3 player, there's even a speaker plugged into it. So the music that was playing when we entered, the classical music, had to have been coming from here. Why is this here?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started?
Yeah, you're right.
Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. The music was playing from that MP3 player.
I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? To distract from whatever sounds were going on inside?
Maybe the torture sounds?
Or maybe Nagito yelling?
Yeah.
CDs! All these CDs, they're all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too.
Bro, once
Thanks.
again, how much?
You're like, I just want to see.
I just want to know what it's like.
You're gonna talk to everybody again?
Hey.
Okay, so I don't. What am I missing then?
Did you do the backpack?
That's where we were. That's where the body is.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
It's something over here. Do I need to talk to them again? Because I clicked on everything. I think, right? Yeah. Oh, these boxes? No, yeah, I hit them. Alright, I'll just click on everyone again.
Looks like this side is completely soaked because of the sprinkler. Even if there was an important clue here, we might not be able to notice it.
Yeah, also all the fire extinguishers and everything were gone. But it's better than the warehouse burning to the ground. Good thing we were able to put out the fire.
Hey! But there was a lot of smoke. It's a good thing we didn't go inside when we were throwing the grenades.
You are right.
I agree. If we did, we would have been caught by the sprinklers and become all wet and soggy.
Is Nagito... Oh, Monokuma, shut the fuck up. Miss Sonia's all wet. She's all drenched and soggy. You were thinking that, huh?
Of course not.
You in particular probably were.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Say what?
Why are you responding, Kazuichi? I was asking Hajime.
Whoa.
You're screwing with me?
There is a corpse. Oh my, screwing, how lewd. Can we get back to the matter at hand?
Hey!
God damn it.
I don't want to be here. Can I respectfully leave?
Kazuichi, nobody asked.
Please don't look at me with such fearful eyes. I only imagined it for a second.
I feel bad
hate
making you voice this character.
I hate you so
Kazuichi, you
much.
should probably just keep your mouth shut already.
Kazumichi, I will pay you real life money even though you were an animated character. To just stop speaking. Thank you.
I know.
Well, even though I did say I was gonna freaking kill him,
Hey!
there's no way I would have actually done it. I was just upset, you know?
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit it.
That's okay.
Jeez, you're
We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Okay, in a minute. Sonia. Looks like Sonia's focused on investigating. Something I need to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes? What is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right?
Flashes back.
It is alright. It is not a bomb.
Why did you know the bombs were a fake?
Well,
That's not all, either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't help, Sonia.
Cannot be.
do you suspect me?
The cutest ones
Yes.
are always the guiltiest!
It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer.
Jesus shit, you son of a bitch.
Don't cry! Sonia?
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking.
Chill out. If you're innocent, we'll figure it out.
I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when we heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is.
And, as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How'd you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
Sonia? Hello? What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
Uh-huh.
She can't even curse
You're the only one who knew the
like
bombs at the
normally.
military base were fake.
I did.
Damn it, all to hell.
Did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Monami disturbs me the more that I saw her at the last second.
Mood?
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby.
Suichi.
It'd be like that.
He's like, ah!
That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it.
He probably got it from the final dead room.
Yeah.
But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
So the Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. Problem is his reason for doing it.
With this, I've explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
No. Right, I got
know
it.
That one, Chief.
Sonia, it would be so much easier if you were the killer. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
Oh, me too.
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There's several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Hey you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see. I see.
Sorry, I had to burp.
No worries.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a
Hold on.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
Guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely.
Well, damn, that's pessimistic. You don't really need to say that.
Hey, hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place?
It's okay!
Boobs.
Right? Damn, we love Akane.
Respect.
I love just like big boobs. I'm like, yes!
You know that sound with like big boobs?
Yeah!
Child.
That's Akane's sound. We love that. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer, just like every other killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Footsteps. Okay.
Did I mention there's no time for us to stand around?
Alright. It has been 45 minutes. This is the shortest Danganronpa stream I've ever done. But I'm gonna call it because I have to get up very early in the morning tomorrow.
Oh, right.
But we started the investigation. We know what we need to do next. We have 4 places to investigate, and then it should be trial time. So, does anyone have any thoughts?
I am very concerned about who the killer is.
I'm a little confused.
You also came into this blind. So
Yeah.
Like, who are all these people?
Like, I don't even know their names.
Trying to solve a murder.
yeah.
What's happening?
You know what? I'll give you a crash course in this later.
Okay.
I appreciate your assistance anyways.
I'll
Alright.
make a diagram.
I commented on boobs, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That was a helpful comment. We love that
Thank
comment.
you.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye everybody.